Welcome back, MVP Road Car family. Today we're diving deep into something truly special. The all-new 2026 Jaguar GT. This car isn't just a new model. It's Jaguar's bold statement for the electric performance era. A grand tourer that promises style, soul, and supercar-level performance, all while keeping that signature British elegance intact. So buckle up because we're about to take a detailed look at its design, its luxurious interior, its performance numbers, and of course, the price and value side of things. At first glance, the 2026 Jaguar GT looks every bit like the futuristic successor to the F-Type that fans have been waiting for. But this time, there's no roaring V8 under the hood. Instead, this is a fully electric grand tourer, designed from the ground up as part of Jaguar's transformation into an all-electric luxury brand. Even though it's an EV, it manages to hold on to that sense of drama that Jaguars are known for. The front design is clean, sculpted, and aggressive without being overdone. Jaguar has moved away from oversized grilles, since an EV doesn't need one for cooling, and instead focused on a sleek aerodynamic front fascia with a subtle power bulge on the hood. The slim LED headlights look like feline eyes, giving it that predatory stance even when parked. The overall shape is long, low, and wide, classic grand tourer proportions, but with sharper lines and a more modern flow. Move along the side, and you'll notice the proportions are perfectly balanced. A long bonnet, short rear deck, and a slightly cab-backward design that screams performance. The flush door handles, large aerodynamic wheels, and flowing shoulder line all work together to reduce drag and give it an incredibly clean profile. The rear end is arguably the most stunning angle. The full-width taillight bar, the tapering roofline, and the subtle integrated spoiler make it look like it's moving fast even when standing still. Jaguar has managed to blend elegance and aggression beautifully here. A design language that feels both futuristic and timeless. Step inside, and you're immediately greeted with a cabin that feels unmistakably premium but minimal. Jaguar has completely reimagined its interior philosophy for the electric era. Instead of clutter and buttons everywhere, you get a driver-focused layout that's clean, modern, and elegant. The materials are exquisite. Soft leather, sustainable wood veneers, and polished aluminum accents come together to create a balance between tradition and innovation. Jaguar has been emphasizing sustainability lately, so depending on your configuration, you can also choose eco-friendly materials like recycled textiles or plant-based leather alternatives without sacrificing that luxury feel. The steering wheel is sporty yet elegant, with touch-sensitive controls that respond intuitively. Behind it, there's a fully digital instrument cluster that changes themes depending on your driving mode. The central touchscreen is slightly curved toward the driver. It's running Jaguar's latest infotainment system, which is far more responsive and intuitive than before. The graphics are crisp, and it integrates seamlessly with your smartphone through wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also a smaller display below for climate control and seat adjustments, keeping the interface clean and clutter-free. One of the standout features inside is the seating. The GT comes with deeply bolstered sports seats that manage to combine comfort and support perfectly, ideal for long drives or spirited cornering. The back seats are more of a 2+2 configuration, offering enough room for shorter trips, but like most grand tourers, the focus is clearly on the front occupants. The panoramic glass roof adds to the sense of space, letting in light and emphasizing that luxury grand touring vibe. Ambient lighting wraps around the interior, and you can customize it to suit your mood, whether you're cruising quietly or ready to push the car to its limits. Speaking of pushing limits, let's talk about performance because the 2026 Jaguar GT isn't just about looking good, it's built to move. Underneath that sculpted body lies a dual-motor setup delivering all-wheel drive and instant torque. Jaguar claims power figures around 575 horsepower in the base model, with a potential GTR or GTS variant pushing closer to 650 or even 700 horsepower. That means 0 to 60 mph in roughly 3.5 seconds. Some early test data even suggests it could dip into the low 3-second range depending on configuration. The GT rides on an 800-volt electrical architecture, which allows for faster charging and improved efficiency. Jaguar says you can get up to 80% charge in just about 20 minutes using a high-speed DC fast charger, which is impressive for a Grand Tourer of this size. The range is expected to be around 300 to 350 miles, depending on wheel size and driving style, which puts it right in line with other electric luxury GTs like the Porsche Taycan and Audi e-tron GT. But numbers only tell part of the story. What's really exciting is how Jaguar has tuned the car's dynamics. They've always had a knack for blending comfort with sportiness, and this car takes that to a new level. Thanks to adaptive air suspension, torque vectoring, and near-perfect weight distribution, the GT feels poised and balanced whether you're carving through mountain roads or gliding down the highway. Jaguar engineers say they worked extensively to retain the brand's signature feel, that connection between driver and road, even in an electric platform, and they've nailed it. The steering is precise, with just enough weight to feel natural. The regenerative braking is smooth and adjustable, allowing you to tailor it from mild coasting to strong one-pedal driving. There's even an artificial engine sound that subtly evolves with your speed and throttle input, designed to give you that sense of emotional engagement without being gimmicky. Jaguar calls it the sonic signature of the GT. It's subtle, but it adds a surprising amount of character. Now, as for comfort, the GT is everything you'd expect from a Jaguar Grand Tourer. Ride quality is silky smooth in comfort mode, with adaptive suspension soaking up imperfections effortlessly. Flip it into dynamic mode and the car tightens up instantly, giving you sharper throttle response, stiffer damping, and more aggressive torque distribution. It's that dual personality that makes it such a compelling package, capable of cross-country comfort and track-worthy performance all in one. Of course, all this luxury and technology doesn't come cheap. The 2026 Jaguar GT is expected to start around $125,000 for the base model, with higher trims or special performance variants reaching up to $160,000 or more, depending on options. That places it squarely in competition with cars like the Porsche Taycan GTS, the Audi e-tron GT RS, and even the Maserati Gran Turismo Folgore. However, Jaguar's focus on craftsmanship, design, and that distinctly British flair gives it a unique identity in a market that's starting to feel crowded with electric performance cars. For what you're paying, you're not just getting performance, you're buying presence, prestige, and personality. Jaguar's brand image has always been about sophistication with an edge, and the GT carries that forward beautifully. It's not trying to be a spaceship or a hypercar. It's trying to be the ultimate modern Grand Tourer, one that lets you enjoy the journey just as much as the destination. The 2026 Jaguar GT is more than just a car. It's a statement. It's Jaguar saying, "We're still here, and we're doing things our way." It captures the spirit of what made the F-Type beloved while embracing the inevitable electric future. It's sleek, powerful, comfortable, and most importantly, emotional. Something many EVs forget. So, if you're in the market for an electric Grand Tourer that offers elegance, performance, and a true sense of connection, this one should be on your radar. The 2026 Jaguar GT isn't just another EV, it's a love letter to driving itself, wrapped in sculpted aluminum and powered by electricity. That's all for today's review, MVP Road Car family. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Jaguar GT, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and let me know in the comments. Would you pick the Jaguar GT over something like the Taycan or the e-tron GT? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and I'll catch you in the next one.